How often do you check your weight and how that can help with your professional routines? Stay tuned to find out. Hey guys, Daniel Navarro here again. Last video we presented 7 simple tips to improve our routine, our planning, and thus become more productive, being able to enjoy our life with family and also to have some more time for ourselves. Our idea today is to talk about the importance of having indicators, how to create them and how to follow them, always with the vision of goals and improvements. There is a phrase attributed to William Edwards Deming that says, "You can't manage what you can't measure." According to Deming's phrase, we cannot act towards an objective without measuring, defining, and understand what we want more clearly and objectively. As you should be used to, we always try to present concepts, bringing them from professional environment to our simplest routines and tasks. I believe that with a very simple example, which I have already used here before, we can easily illustrate the importance of having indicators. Most probably, many of us already wanted to improve our shape or fitness condition, lose some weight, maybe gain some weight, right? Thinking about Deming's phrase, to be successful in this sense, we need to define which indicator to monitor, how much and how we're going to get there. In a very simple way, we can think about our weight, thinking about the goal in kilograms or pounds, and how we will reach that goal, exercising, making some diet, something like that. In the professional environment, these monitoring or measurements are also known as KPIs, or key performance indicators. KPIs are used to monitor key measurements that we define in a process or department, for example. With them, we can seek success in managing and measuring determined results. Let me present you 5 steps that can assist you in defining your KPIs. The first step, define what to measure. Be clear about what you want to measure, what is relevant to be monitored to ensure and improve the performance of your process or department, for example. For example, think about cost, temperature, quantity, something like that. Remember to keep the indicator as simple as possible, so it can be well understood by everyone. Step number 2, how to measure. After defining what you want to measure, evaluate how to perform this measurement. Which report or instrument will bring the desired information to you. Step number 3, frequency. Establish the appropriate frequency to carry out that monitoring in order to monitor with the right frequency of that indicator. For example, for a patient in the ICU, pulse monitoring is constant, right? In the case of our weight, the daily or weekly frequency can be enough. Step number 4, goals. There is no point in monitoring the indicator if the goals are not clear. So it's very important that goals are defined and presented whenever a KPI is seen. Step number 5, last step, actions. Whenever a KPI shows a value that is worse than the target, it is very important to define and take actions to regain control or the tendency to achieve it. And here's a bonus tip. Evaluate if it's important or if it makes sense to create a dashboard to help you following your KPIs. I strongly believe in Deming's phrase, to improve processes or our personal lives, it makes sense to measure in order to manage. And you? Do you have your personal process and routines with indicators, with KPIs? Have you defined goals and actions to achieve them? Remember to access our website to get to the articles and also to the previous videos. The link is below. Hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned. Next week I'll be back with more leadership content made specially to you. See you then.